Hello and welcome to the 13th week of our video blog. This week to a topic is about mobile learning, and we will talking about different kind of issues. I'm going to structure my blog this time around actually two main themes. I'm going to talk about the work that Dr. Paul Kim is doing, and then I'm going to structure the rest of the video blog on the 20 points that we're supposed to bring to class. So let's go ahead. So Dr. Paul Kim is a really inspiring person. I have to start with that because he's doing a lot of great things and he's so inspiring, and it's interesting to see that there's actually people who are willing to go and take and do the extra mile and not just talk and explain and theorize and hypothesize about how the technology might work for underserved people. They are willing to go and do it by themselves and see if it works or not, and how to best adjust it. His work on the mobile learning devices that he showed us, and the effort that he encountered, and the challenges are really valuable information for us, and actually for everyone who's trying to take a better understanding of mobile learning and how it can fit into people's life, and to go out of the common theme of like a life where everything is settled and everything is available, to go to areas where things are not taken for granted. Also, the techniques and the hardware that he's trying to do and how is he trying to sustain them is really groundbreaking, in the sense that he is trying to come up with the cheapest tool that would cost almost nothing and would be very effective. Now that's a very hard combination in this world, because wherever you go, you either need an internet connection, or you would be looking for some sort of charging expenses, maintenance expenses, or updating expenses. And the way he's hoping to achieve all this is all this free of charge, sometimes with little charge to almost nothing, with using whatever the culture is having actually. I like the idea of charging the handheld learning devices through a bicycle or a kite. Now, this kind of creative thinking is really important if we're going to implement mobile learning outside of communities where everything is available, like electricity, power, water, internet. So that's a good thing to do actually, and I'm really hoping and looking forward for his next projects, and I really wish I could help anyway, but let's hope so. So to move on, let's look at the 20 points that I talked about in my posting in the forum and in class also. I'm gonna just look at them here, because last time I did that my voice here was not so clear, so I'm gonna use two computers this time. So the first uses that we're supposed to bring were mobile learning improve productivity through better connectivity, through educating the community with basic knowledge they need, and the third one is that it maximizes the benefit of transit, and the fourth one is that it makes it extremely easy to incorporate literacy into kids' daily activities, and the last one was real-time blogging, twittering, and conferencing. I'm going to talk about one of them because I think this one really deserves talking about, and it also will be repeated in another area, which is maximizing transit time. Now, if we can integrate learning activities, and it doesn't have to be boring, formal, and repetitive kind of learning. It could be something like while you run, while you play, while you just hang out or lie down on the ground, and it has to be something more fun. if we can integrate those things into kids' daily activities, imagine the level of achievement that we can that we can achieve. Kids learn best when they are in their personal spot, when they are feeling comfortable and relaxed, and mobile learning help us in reaching that area. Yet we need to design and create the content and tool that would be able to utilize this kind of environment. The picture that Dr. Paul Kim showed us with the kids lying on the ground, and he's holding the mobile device in his hand, and he's like living his own world. That's the kind of space you want your kids to be when they are using mobile devices to learn anything new. 5 challenges that I thought was important. Developing the needed software for mobile environments, and creating the content adaptation for mobile capabilities. Now these two are really like technical aspects of the mobile learning, but if you think about it, if you have like the best device out there, let's say the iPhone 4, and you're running a really high level and high quality software, it started to slow down, and it starts to show like hesitations and things. And if we're going to spread mobile learning on a broad spectrum, we need to come up with areas where we can, or with techniques and technologies that reduce the load on the memory and these devices, and let it function in a really smooth and easy way. Kids get frustrated easily with this when things doesn't work, and they tend to break them. I've seen it with a lot of kids, including my daughter. So we need to reach that area where we balance what we're trying to introduce with what we can introduce through using these kind of technologies. Another challenges was that we need to make the mobile devices last longer with kids. Now, the kind of mobile device Dr. Paul Kim introduced to us was really nice, and it was very simple and rigid and tough. Yet he found some problems with like screen cracking and screen scratching. So we need to come up with the ultimate device, maybe, that would stand all kind of brutal conditions a kid can do, including, I don't know, you name it, drowning in a bowl of in a cup of milk, or maybe throwing it out the window, stuff like that. And it happens, believe me, people. And another challenge that I want to talk about is that it's the technical obstacles, such as in networking in general. The current network is really great, but yet when it reaches the peak hours, or when there are a lot of people using it, it starts to slow down, and the loading and downloading it comes really difficult, and browsing comes like back. It reminds me back in the days where dial-up was used. So we need to either improve our mobile network, or come up with a new protocol that would be much lighter, much faster, much easier to transfer between among this network and the devices. 5 next steps that I would like to see include, starting with the last point I said, we need to create maybe a global internet network, wireless maybe network that covers the whole globe. Why not? I've seen it. I've seen WiMAX is covering large areas, and if like countries and cities cooperate, maybe you can reach that thing. Also, we need to be moving more and more of our daily activities to a style and design that would enhance mobile environments. That is, we need to start adapting mobile environments in our daily life, so it becomes a common commodity for everyday life. So we don't have to change something that we do to fit into the mobile learning or the mobile environment. We need just to start doing things that way. There are a lot of other aspects that I talk about. including maybe, for example, making or developing a theoretical conceptualization of mobile learning, and that actually was mentioned in John Traxler article, that he said that it's great what's happening out there and we like what we see, yet we need to come up with something like really theoretically based, and it's worth looking at. It's already 10:40 minutes, 10:40, so I'm gonna try to cut it short. So what are the basic takeout of this? I would just want to say that there are a lot of communities and areas where very basic knowledge and needs are not available, and as Paul Kim showed us, like mobile technology and mobile learning can bring these vital information that can sometimes save lives into a broad number of people, and that's really great because a lot of people are trying to do this, and maybe this is the answer we are waiting for. So that may be one of them. The other thing is that mobile learning is, in my opinion, is the easiest way for children to adapt technology, because they are always on the move, and if technology is not going to follow them, they're either going to drop it, or they will try to just look at it as the same way they are looking at classes these days. Just do it and get done with it. So that should be something to consider. Thank you so much for watching our video blog for this week, and I'll see you next time.